Nick Khalil's, I'm making diamonds out of black. Don't believe me, action, pointing it back to the track. Responsible for drama like Sarah Palin.
On a life or death mission, get paid like tuition, or caged up in prison one time for 3-4 my
KenNguyen916's.
They said New York like where we went. What part the game is that? We've been head on and the streets paper chase, supreme testing our patience. Now stop the presses. Listen up, this is not a lecture. The flow that's as hot as peppers. Pop the only way you can stop this villain. I'm sick with it. With a moxicillin. I've been the illest, this ill kid, Operation Red. Though I never contemplated that. Then that's a wrap. Turn your pages to 03. Chapter NYG's. Panches my code D. No iron team, homie. Picture me solo. See what happened to Tony? What he did to Manolo. Here go that New York Giant. Back on it again. Seen with Wolverines and they wasn't from Michigan. Y'all listening. Y'all can hear a lyrical street. In the car that's raw, then rap don't work, find us in Tennessee. Looking for bucks, see if they still tend to
KenNguyen916's.
We appeal to those that feel.
Practice freedom of speech and refuse to hold back. Hey, what you say?
KenNguyen916's.
We appeal to those that feel.
Practice freedom of speech and refuse to hold back. Hey, what you say?
KenNguyen916's.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live from the capital city of California, Sacramento. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. And it's been home cooking for the Kings in the midst of a homestand here in Sacramento. This is an important game for them because they've really been struggling. Just one win in their last 5 games.
Yeah, you know, it's really tough what they're going through right now. The situation they're in, doubt starts to creep in, especially as the losses mount, and that just makes them as a team more and more vulnerable.
You know, you're right on point with that, Clark. I mean, the team chemistry does come into question. You have to wonder whether or not the players have started to tune the coaches out. So they just look completely disjointed out on the floor.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Mozgov in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Now here is Smith following the miss by DeMarcus Cousins. Another miss by Love. It's Gay with the drive. And Caspi has it in the corner. Inside. Here's Cousins. Love grabs the board.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Cleveland moving it around. Here's Irving. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Irving's got the first basket of the game for Cleveland. Rondo kicks to Gay. And that one's on target from the wing.
The first bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
LeBron with him. Gay picks him up defensively. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Lets it go from 11. And the shot no good, a bit short. Caspi passes to Cousins. Rondo drives in. 3 for Caspi. Here's Cousins. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
A strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw this game.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
And stolen by Cousins. It's tipped. And LeBron with a clear path to the hoop. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. James has got 5.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Sacramento making some changes. Kufis checked in for Cousins. Bellinelli comes in for Ben McLemore. And it's Collison in for Rajon Rondo. Gay dishes to Caspi. Bellinelli. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
The drive by Collison. Count that one. Gay's got his second basket of the game.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
LeBron outside. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Mozgov's shot is off.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
But really, they did not look especially strong in that game.
Yeah, and if there wasn't a scoreboard around, you would have thought it was a lot closer than it ended up being.
Sacramento making some changes. Cousins comes in for Kufis. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Darren Collison. For the Cavaliers. Dellavedova from outside. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And finished off by Gay.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Dellavedova gets to Shumpert. All sorts of time. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Now it's Shumpert running. He can go all the way. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam. No shortage of drama here early on.
Well, neither team can grasp control of this thing. I mean,
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Cavaliers on top, leading by just 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Caspi is out there with Bellinelli. Then, did you see that? Whoa, man, oh man.
The solo alley-oop. That's not something we see too often.
Timed it perfectly, you're right, and caught the defense totally off guard.
And guys, how about his coach? Looked like his heart was in his throat there for a second. Now, though, he's able to smile, more of a smile of relief.
Dellavedova kicks to Jefferson. Shumpert passes to Jefferson. Verajao dishes to Thompson. It's rebounded by McLemore. The Kings have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Right side, Rondo. Thompson against Cousins. Back to Rondo. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Taking a look back over the last month, Kevin, let's check out how Cleveland stacked up. 8th in fewest turnovers per game. 14th in steals. And they're not a team that really likes to get out and run a whole lot. I mean, they're ranked only in the top 20 in fast break points. They're much more content to play a half-court game.
And call me crazy, but I really believe turnovers are one of those game-changing stats. Their ability to avoid those miscues and make the right play consistently has been tremendously important.
So the Kings called timeout, their first, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And that result was no surprise because they played very loosely with the basketball.
They sure did. There's no question about it. And when you come out on the wrong end of the turnover battle, you're often going to be on the wrong end of the scoreboard as well, Greg. You know that.
Quincy Aces checked in for the Kings. Curry comes in for Rajon Rondo. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Verajao. Love comes.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Irvin. And again, it's Cleveland. The Kings trail by 8. Curry kicks to McLemore. Here's Cousins. Here's AC. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Love.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
No luck that time either. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Feeds it to Mozgov. Shumpert passes to Love. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Love's got 6 points.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
And, you know, the NBA loves to experiment with different rules in different ways. The D-League last season used international rules for goaltending. And that small change makes a huge impact on the defensive end.
And for the international rules of goaltending, players are allowed to touch the ball after it hits the iron, even if it is over the cylinder.
I'm not sure if the NBA is going to adapt that rule, but I think it wouldn't be a big deal to adapt it because there aren't a lot of times that play happens in the game. I think it would be a small percentage of those plays over the course of a season.
Here's Caspi. Misses off the left iron. Outside jumper. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Kings trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. And they double him up with LeBron. Shumpert in the corner. No good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And there's a whistle that goes on him on Shumpert. That is his first foul of the game. Rudy Gay's checked in for the Kings. Rondo comes in for Curry.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Outside Irving. LeBron kicks to Irving. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. And while we have a second, let's see which squads have topped the league in assists during the past month. The Kings in third.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there. You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further. And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
The drive by Rondo. He feeds it to McLemore. Gay kicks to Rondo. Here's Cousins. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
Here's Irving. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Rondo dishes to Casper. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Caspi's got 5 now. For 3, Love. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
He gets it up. No good on the buzzer beater. And that... And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
So on the floor for Cleveland. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert, LeBron. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's Irving at the 1. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Gay. Collison kicks to Gay. Mozgov with the steal. Moving it up.
That athletic.
Yeah.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And some changes here for the Kings. Quincy Aces checked in for Gay. Ben McLemore comes in for Darren Collison. And Curry subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Smith has checked in. Knocks it loose. Love kicks to Mozgov. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Some changes for Sacramento. Rudy Gay's checked in for Quincy Ace. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Curry. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Both good from the line that time.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Here's LeBron. Sacramento grabs the miss. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Down low. To the paint. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Irving. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dent.
That athletic.
Yeah.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Baseline jumper. Another miss by Irving. The Kings trailed by 11. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Rondo passes to Cousins. Rejected by Mozgov. LeBron drives in. Pass to Mozgov. Shot left block. Kings have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Mozgov with the steal. And pushing it up is Cleveland. The Cavaliers again in transition. And the dunk by James.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And McLemore kicks to Gay. From the arc. But they'll get another chance. And stolen by LeBron. Pushing it up. Here's Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Assist goes to.
And that's 15 points for Kyrie Irving.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top. And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And the dunk by Smith.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Pass to Irving. He's looking for Love and finds him. Inside. Mozgov.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish. Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Kufis checked in for Cousins. Bellinelli comes in for Caspi. Curry's checked in for McLemore. And it's Collison in for Rajon Rondo.
Tell you what, guys, his size really comes into play when there's a rebound battle going on. He's got an advantage in there.
And Jefferson sends it back. Three-pointer, Dellavedova. Bellinelli pulls it in. Latrey. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Darren Collison. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 12. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. We've got Kufis. Bellinelli is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Collison. And it's Curry in the two spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Sacramento's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Dellavedova. Verjao with his screen on Gay. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Sacramento making a switch here. Cousins is checked in. Outside Jefferson. And he gets it to go. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense.
Collison dishes to Bellinelli. And the shot is long.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, over that break, I was able to catch the message George Karl was giving to his team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively, saying, listen, let's make the simple play. Take care of the basketball. We can't afford to waste any possessions. Guys, can they clean it up?
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Caspi, he's checked in for Kufis. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Darren Collison. Got a piece of it. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Here's Bellinelli. And the rejection by James. Irving. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Ben McLemore, he's checked in for Bellinelli.
Ben McLemore.
The Kings trail by 13. Rondo passes to Gay. LeBron with the block. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Love with the bucket. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Cleveland?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
The drive by LeBron. Nice D from Cousins.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And Caspi kicks to Cousins. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. 17 points was their biggest margin.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
They get the rebound.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Rondo against Irving. And it's Rondo penetrating. No good from Caspi.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Cavaliers.
Clark, their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Well, they were disciplined and focused, I thought, all game long, Kevin. Excellent defense around the rim.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And tonight they took the time they needed, made the plays they had to when they had to, and that's why they're going up one.
This was.
No, I'm about to invite him right now.
Rondo finishes the McLemore.
Exactly.
Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And down it goes, jamming down the home.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of you.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
He
Might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
You not played yet?
That free throw from Kevin Love.
What's up, dude?
Both free throws good from Love.
I haven't played him yet.
Here's Curry.
Every time I go on, nobody's on.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving.
Eric, back out.